I'm Mariana and welcome to Creation Odyssey. So today I'm very excited to be doing a little tutorial on the April Sakura Latte Sophie and Toffee Premium Elves box. Lots and lots of words there. I won't usually be doing these boxes, but I figured since this box actually has a miniature in it, a 3D miniature, and I actually use the 3D miniatures a lot, I figured I would do a little tutorial on how I specifically do the 3D miniatures. They can be a little tricky, there's a lot of overflow, a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and look inside the box and see what I got inside of it. So let's talk about what's inside the box first. So here's what's inside the box. Try to get that a little closer for you guys. Focus. Okay, so inside the box we've got Sophie and Toffee UV LED Crystal Gel 30 millimeter. That's a new product. Sophie and Toffee Transparent Pink Pigment Dye. The 3D Latte Tumbler Silicone Mold. The 3D Miniature Sakura Silicone Mold. Dreamy Sakura Pink Glitters, 12 of them, nice. Sakura Confetti, 3 of those. Sakura Pink Keychain Snap, Sakura Gold Silver Snaps, 2. Sakura Themed Metal Deco Foils. Sakura Metal Embellishments, Sakura Open Bezel Hair Stick. Sakura Themed Clear Resin Film. And since I have the premium box, I get the LED UV hard resin. Very excited to try that out. Coating decollage coat and a Sakura themed clear resin film. So now that's what's in the box. First, we're going to take the Kiyohara LED and UV craft resin and put that inside our mold. And we're going to do this middle-sized one. This one is, so it's 1/6 or around 1/6, not true 1/6, but around 1/6, 1/12, and then 1/24 scale is how these usually go when there's 3 in them. When there's 1 in them, they go small, medium, large. I've learned that medium is about 1/12 and small is definitely like 1/24 scale. Take a little bit of this and I'm going to do one side. A little here. That to the side. And take this and go like this. Now normally something like this I would do with decals on the outside, but since there's only resin film and I don't want to make decals just to make them, you can find water decal paper on Amazon. I will leave a link in the description below where you could find some printable water decal paper. I'm gonna pour a little more gel in here. I want to try to get it a little thin but even on the sides to prevent it from like spilling over. So down here at the bottom too. I'm gonna cure this one side very quickly just to get it stable. And I'm going to take both sides and stick them together. Go ahead and rubber band like at the top. You don't want to rubber band too far at the bottom because then you get like weird shapes. You usually want to fill this up to about 60%, but you're going to expect some overflow, and you kind of want a little bit of overflow, so if you get any bubbles in your mold, you can take care of them. So, put this in here. Clean out excess if you need to. But Push it slow enough so that you don't create any new bubbles, but you can also see bubbles as you're working. There you have it. And we're gonna do a shot like this. So when I'm working with these particular molds, I always do a couple of different rounds for the UV lamp light. So I do it from the top, and I do it from the side, and then I do it from the other side, and then I do it from the bottom. So now a little demolding here. Break away the excess. And there you have it. So just take an opaque white. I have it. Drop a few in here and twist it around. Now if you get paint on the outside, you can rectify this by cleaning the outside with rubbing alcohol before the paint cures. I'm gonna pour more in here. And I'm gonna let this sit for a minute. After letting it sit for a few seconds, you're going to turn it over and dump the paint out. I know this seems so wasteful, but since, again, there were no decals that you could put on the outside of the cup, this was the best way I could figure out how to do this. And now we have a proper looking glass or cup. So I'm going to set that to the side and let it dry. Now that the paint's all dry on the inside, I'm going to mix together some of the Sophie and Toffee UV LED crystal gel. Now, I didn't use the crystal gel for the outside of the cup. It actually has a little bit of a pink tone to it, so I don't know if that's just the batch that I got or if that's Sophie and Toffee's gel, like it's something about the formula. Not quite sure. But for that reason, I didn't use it. I'll just use it on the inside. So I'm going to use this pink and a white, mix those together. Sorry, trying to get this to focus. I'm mixing these two colors together to get the pink for my Sakura Latte. So when you pour this, you're going to want to do it in layers, so a little bit at a time. Go ahead and put it under your UV light. Now I'm going to mix up some white here. Now I want these to be flat, so I'm not going to put the other side in. That would make them 3D, and that's not the look that I'm going for. So I'm just going to put these in like this. Doing these three because I don't really know what size I am going to want to use. So for this one, I'm going to get a little bit of the pink in here. And then a little leftover white. Kind of mix them up a little bit, looking a little frothy. Place a little latte art on top. And set. So I don't know about the rest of the world, but here in America, when you get a fancy latte, especially if it's colored, you always add a little bit of whipped cream. Add a little bit of extra decoration. because it's a pink latte, you have to, right? Put this under the UV lamp and let it dry overnight because of the silicone, and you're all done. And there you have it, 2 fancy 1/12 scale pink Sakura lattes. So that's it for this tutorial. As I said in the beginning of the video, I won't be doing Sophie and Toffee unboxings or anything like that. I just thought this one was cool because it has to do with miniatures. From my understanding, they are going to be getting a few more miniatures in. I think they're more older styles that came out last year or so. I feel like most of the ones that I've seen them post, I actually already have. But if you're looking for them at a more reasonable price, you can find them at Sophie and Toffee. I think most of them are under $10 from what I've seen. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video and tutorial. Don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe if you did. And until next time.